Andrew Johnson, and this is my wife, Elizabeth Johnson. And we continue to get compliments on our wedding. Many years after our wedding, we've gotten compliments just how great our wedding was. And a lot of it had to do with all the work that we did before the wedding. And so we'd like to share that with you.
Well, one of the things I want to share with you is something that I found was very interesting having planned our own wedding. First of all, our wedding was really big. We had a guest list of about 500 people, so we had about 350 people show up to our wedding. And the most interesting thing was how many details there were to consider in planning the wedding, and just managing cost of all of that. One of the most challenging things that I found was I had a full-time job working and planning our wedding, and it was very challenging to balance being at work and concentrating on my job and also planning the wedding at the same time. When I got back to work, my boss said that he was ready for me to be married because he got his employee back. Another challenging thing that I found was keeping up with my thank you notes. I felt like a flood came in at one time, and managing a list was helpful to keep track of who gave what, and if I couldn't write it right when it came in the mail or at a shower, I just kept up with the list and kept tackling one at a time. And another challenging thing was during engagement, trying to make so many quick decisions, especially if you have a short engagement. The to-do list that we had was 4 pages long, and I would recommend having a list from the beginning. You can just type in wedding planning list in the search Google bar and get a list yourself, and I would go through one at a time, trying to tackle that and keep track of that and put big check marks as you accomplish something.
Well, some of the most stressful parts of planning a wedding for us was managing the guest list. We both have a lot of people in our family and friends, and especially Elizabeth has a lot of friends and a bigger family than I do, and managing that list to work it down to a good number that worked for our budget as well as the kind of wedding we wanted was pretty stressful, because you have a lot of different people that you would like there, and your parents have a lot of people that they would like there, and just balancing those two to get the perfect mix was stressful, just to make everyone in our families happy.
I think one of the easiest things that we had in planning our wedding was choosing our photographer and choosing our DJ. We did a lot of research on what we wanted, and we both had similar opinions on what we wanted in a photographer and in a DJ. And a lot of it had to do with personality. We chose Agun as our photographer, and we chose Andy Austin as our DJ, and both had qualities that we wanted to capture in our wedding. And so from photography and DJ and orchestrating the events of our wedding, between the two of them, it was flawless, and we didn't have to worry about anything on our wedding day.